Hi, I'm Kathy Bernard of Sew Beautiful Magazine, and we are conducting a blog tour on heirloom sewing. And in issue 132, we're making this beautiful heirloom camisole. And in the instructions, we tell you how to adjust a pattern from Martha Pullen's book, Sleepwear Especially for You. And this is just her basic tank top style camisole. And a lot of people are intimidated by simple pattern drafting, and I just kind of wanted to go over it with you and give you a couple of choices to make creating the pattern a little easier. Now, the template for the lace shaping and the instructions for making the blouse, of course, are in the issue. But join me at the table and I'll show you how easy it is to draft this pattern and prepare it for your camisole. Alright, I've traced off the top part of the tank top pattern in Martha's book, Sleepwear Especially for You. This is the size large. I didn't draw the bottom because this is all I could fit in the camera, because this is where we're focusing. The instructions tell you to cut off this 1/4 inch seam allowance on the pattern, and that's important because you're going to be adding a 1/4 inch lace edging right here, which will take up that space. So to prepare for the top part where our beading is going to go, we want our beading to kind of ride above the armhole, so we don't get a lot of, we don't want to have to cut in our armhole across these holes, so it's easier to set this above it. So to do that, we're going to draw a line. I'm going to start here at the corner of the armhole. You can go a little above that if you want to make sure that you get that out of your way for stitching. But I'm going to line one of these lines up with the center front of my pattern so that I get a nice parallel, a nice 90-degree angle right here. Okay, now we've got to come up. This is 1 inch wide from this point to this point. So we want to come up 1 whole inch to accommodate the width of our finished beading. So there's that line. Now, about the creating the straps for this, it will depend on how broad-shouldered you are and how far apart you want your straps to be. In the magazine, we tell you to start on this side, that we're going to set in our, or do our beading width over here. So if you do that, if you start over here and you want to align your ruler up where the line is matching here, and you'll draw a line down here and another inch here, and that will give you your strap, which creates a smaller space right here for your filler lace and pin tucks. This will give you greater width across the front and put your straps further out on your shoulders. Now, for a look that's more like the original, and to narrow the width across the front, what we're going to do is put the width of the beading over here on this side. So what you'll do is you'll line your ruler up with your shoulder seam so it's even, and you'll draw a line right down the side all the way, oops, you probably can't see because of my hand, all the way to this line. So we have that line established, and we'll come over 1 inch to establish the width of our lace, of our beading, and that's the piece that runs right down on the inside. Now on the inside of this, again, there's going to be a 1/4 inch piece of lace set in here, so that'll be added on later. Now what we need to do is, since there's going to be 1/4 inch lace all around here, and that's how wide we want our strap to be, we want the strap to end here. So we're going to just gently, starting at this point, gently redraw a curve. And that's not hard to do. You can see how easy I just did that. So I'm coming down here, I'm redrawing a curve, and that creates this part of our camisole. And this is where our lace and our pin tucks will be, in here. And this is the beading right here. And what you'll do is you'll cut out this part and remove that. You'll cut across here, you'll remove this, and this part right here, when you cut it out, becomes your strap pattern piece. This part right here, which this is being removed, becomes your lower bodice, and you will draw your lace shaping right inside this area somewhere. So I just wanted to share with you how easy it was to create your pattern and to give you some options for how far apart you want those straps to be.